was I most least productive? How happy am I with the way I use my time? Is there anything I need to change where I could save some time? Once you know where your time is going, you can use scheduling and planning strategies to manage your time. So this is just something for you to start practicing to learn how to schedule your time. Eventually, you're going to get to a point where you won't probably need this, or just doing a lot will become a lot easier because it will be it will flow a lot easier, and you will be able to apply it to your daily life.
Okay.
So this is just something that is going to really help you. I had this also that I wanted to go over a few, some time management and time saver strategies. You set goals based on your values. So what are some goals that you have, Grace?
Finish high school, go to college. What's that word? Make my parents proud.
Okay, those are some pretty good goals. So in order to achieve your goals, you're going to have to learn to manage your time and how to use it, how to do your, because also as you move into high school, especially when you're closer to graduating high school, yeah, you will have to be able to also make time to study for your SATs, which your SATs are something that you're going to have to take, or ACT. So either test, you're gonna have to make time to write cover letters, or introductory letters where you're going to have to talk about yourself. So you're gonna have to do that. Develop action plans based on goals. So also you will have to put down what you will have to use for what you will need to achieve your goals, and like testing that's gonna also have to include in your goals. And sometimes when you things like that come into your life, it kind of throws you off sometimes. Ensure that daily, weekly, and term goals are congruent with your values. So when make sure that you have your daily goals and then weekly goals and your long-term goals, and make sure that all of these have values to them. You combine activities. Watch out for the time wasters. There's also a lot of times that, well, now that technology is more in use, social media, we do tend to lose a lot of time in our social media. We tend to get distracted easily. We want to watch TV show, we want to watch on Netflix, etc. So that is also something that sometimes it distracts us, and then we lose time of what we need to be focused on. Be flexible. Review lecture notes soon after your lecture. So that is something that does save you. If you just review your notes right after you had your notes, that will help you in the long run, instead of, because when you're reviewing things constantly, it's easier for you to remember them. And then if you're constantly going over them, you won't have to spend as much time studying because you already have you've gone over them and stuff. So right here it says the same. Review lecture notes throughout the term, and don't rely on cramming for exams. So that's a big one. That is something that many of us do. We rely on leaving like the last week or the last 2 days before an exam in order for us to study for the exam. So that becomes really, really hard. So I really hope that that these interventions are something that helps you. I do know that this is something that is helpful, especially to those students who are going on to high school. So I really hope that this is something that helps you. So do you feel that this will help you in the long run, eventually?
Yeah, I think it will help me in the long run, like prepare for stuff more because I do leave things for last minute very often.
So do you, when you're in your testing, when you have a final or when you have a midterm, a test, do you cram your exams to study last minute?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. So remember, work expands to fill time available. So, when you have so much work, eventually it fills up all of your time. You have to plan and end this time log if you want to keep it, and you can start using it for yourself and being able to see how it's going to help you, how it's going to benefit you, and how maybe in a week or two it could possibly start helping you out in the sense where you will eventually feel that, okay, like this is not too bad, or you're learning to have more time to yourself, you're learning to not be cramming everything